Now I do have the link on YouTube, so I'm waiting for it now so I can mute it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I saw
I can mute it. Whoops. That was my bad timing. Hello, all uniquely creative people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherri Turquoise, and today I have a co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Charlotte from Charlotte Creates here on YouTube, and I post videos every Friday, and I occasionally stream. And what else do people normally put in their intro? Do people put in tags? I'm really bad at this intro stuff.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm still working on my intro, so. Don't mind me messy wig. I was in a little bit of a rush, so if wig's a little out of shape, that is why.
So I have a question about your wig, actually.
Okay.
What made you choose that one in particular?
This one was actually my original wig, my very first wig, so it has a special place in my heart. It's supposed to have purple in it, but I never see the purple in it. So I'm like, maybe if I see it on one of my replays, I can finally see the purple.
On screen, it kind of matches my wall, which is purple.
Oh, cool.
So is purple your favorite color then?
Black, blue, and purple are my three favorite colors.
Okay. Sweet.
Oh, we got someone here. Hello, Devin. How's it going?
Hello.
And what is everyone going to be working on today? Charlotte, what are you going to be working on today?
I am planning on working on some NaNoWriting because I am behind. I may also duck in and out to do some work stuff. So,
cool.
Yeah. And what about you?
I am actually going to do something slightly different. For the past couple of live streams, I have been doing beta reading. Don't get me wrong, I still need to catch up on that. I also need to catch up on my editing for Diane Brown's. So I'm going to work on that today for the changes on what chapters again? That just tells you how long that's been. Those chapters 7 and 8, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. And how many chapters do you have in the book?
47-ish.
You are getting there. That is excellent.
I formatted my book wrong, so I don't have all the chapters on me, which is fine because I'm planning on after NaNoWriMo to work on the formatting again. But it cuts off in the middle of a chapter.
Oh.
That was my fault.
That's so interesting. And did you use Amazon to do that?
I used Amazon at first, but I'm in Canada, and due to COVID, they can't ship to my location.
Oh,
so
okay.
I use Blurb.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I know that someone I talked to recently, I don't really remember, mentioned that they use Amazon to order their proofreads, and it's kind of cool because you get your whole ISBN thing. But then I'm worried that, if you order a proof from them, that you're also required to publish with them.
I don't think so. I have the copy on Amazon through the Sherri Turquoise account, and I just recently found out that I didn't need to make that account. I could have actually used my actual name account. So it's like, I'm going to have to delete that account now.
Interesting.
But yeah, if I get that done on time, I'm gonna work on my NaNoWriMo project, or at least the questions for chapters 5 or 7, 2 chapters. Yeah, everything kind of hit the back burners.
Fair enough. It's been a busy month.
Yeah, this week specifically, because every time I want to write, I get called into work. Go, can you come into work, please? It's like, yeah, I can come in. I'll just move my right into another day.
Okay, and I see that Renee has also typed in a question. Yes, I am from Canada. So, same as you, Sherri. That was really rude. I apologize. Technically, it's like that way. That way? Wait. This is actually harder than it looks. There.
Yeah. See, because when I'm pointing towards you, I'm pointing towards my window. No, I'm pointing towards my dining area. So I have to point this way with my opposite hand. Because, yeah, it's
weird.
It's reverse.
Yeah.
Devin says he is from Canada as well. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
The entire Canada gang is here.
And Rini is Al in the U.S. I'm really rusty on my U.S. initials.
I'll search it up. Okay.
I'm just looking at it like Alabama, maybe.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh,
that's cool. Okay, yeah, thank you, Renee. That's cool. I'm from Alabama. What's it like? Is the weather better there? It's so cold here. I'm like, I don't know.
Hello, Sabra. How's it going?
Hello.
Sorry I'm late, and love from Michigan, USA.
Ooh, nice.
I have a question for you people from the US. Who has snow, or who has the cold weather to make it snow?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is so lucky. Like, it is so cold here. I'm like in mitts and I'm getting my hot chocolate. I even have my nice tea here. Wait, there, you can kind of see it. What are you drinking? Is that water?
Yep.
Yes, stay hydrated. Hydrated is key.
My right eye's been throbbing all day with a little bit of a headache, so I've been working on my business. Not on the computer, but on papers, because it's easier on my eyes.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
It just finally went away. Like, hallelujah!
That's good. Yeah. Do you know why? Or
my right eye is I'm currently waiting for new glasses to come in, so my right eye has changed quite a bit from my last eye doctor appointment.
Okay. Yeah.
So it made a drastic change. So even with glasses on, every once in a while I'll get a throb in it because my right eye is straining to see.
Oh no. Yeah, hopefully you get new glasses soon.
2 more weeks.
Oh my gosh.
It would be technically next week if it wasn't for COVID.
Oh, yeah. People are ultra busy.
Yeah. Sabra says it's freezing. I guess we know who's getting hit with the snow. It did snow here. Of course, my snow area is gone. Do you have snow where you are? Alabama is near Florida. It's always hot there. I heard one year that Florida actually got snow. Can someone confirm that, please? I actually heard that the one time. Like, I can't remember how long ago it was, but I heard that Florida got snow and they had to call someone in and they had to ask for help because they never had snow before. And I was like, well, that's different.
Yeah, I couldn't actually imagine myself in that situation. I guess it would be like akin to Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs. Do you remember a movie or a book? Yeah.
Rainy goes, I stepdaughter lives in Miami and gets snow all the time, but down in Alabama, It's rare, like every 5 or 6 years. Then it's a maybe we'll get the snow. Okay.
I really miss white Christmases.
Yeah. Last year we didn't have a white Christmas. I don't think.
I don't know, maybe it snowed for like one day. I don't really remember.
No, neither do I.
Maine is so cool. I don't know. I don't know much about Maine, but I set one of my whips there. So it means that I have to do a lot of research about.
Oh,
Yeah.
apple butter is better than spinach. Yuck. She's referring to the spinach kale smoothie that I normally drink in the mornings.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, I mean, that's healthy.
So, shall we do our first sprint?
Sure, let's get on that.
How long are we thinking for?
Um,
Wrong one.
5 minutes?
No, it's an automatic timer, so
Right,
I
I
can change
definitely
that.
knew that. Okay.
See, it's gone ish.
I think I've had eggnog like once. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments.
Oh, that's okay. I will see if anyone has any recommendations. Normally, I start off with a 15 or a 20, depending on what people feel like. I never been outside of Alabama, but when my kids get grown, I plan to travel some. Awesome
Ooh, yes.
eggnog. Yuck. I tried it once and I will never again. It actually, maybe I'll try again because the last time I tried it, it was in room temperature in a classroom, so that might have been the issue.
Wait, in the classroom? Oh,
Yeah, we were. The class was trying to celebrate the holidays, and eggnog was there. And I don't know how long it's been out on the shelf, so it's like long enough to be room temperature, but it did not taste good.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
don't recommend it. I love eggnog. I'm good with either, and we have a time 15 minutes. Okay. And we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone. Okay, that was time on the first sprint. How did everyone do? I don't know. Were you muted?
Well, did you hear me talking?
I heard something, but I thought it was me. That's why I took my
Oh,
mic.
no, okay.
My mic.
I don't know. At one point, I saw that something flashed across the screen saying your mic is muted, and I was so worried because I thought it was me. And if you wanted to know what I was doing, I didn't stop writing. Instead, I decided, because I always forget at streams to vlog, so I was talking into my camera during that stream. Yeah.
Oh boy. I got. I'm still on. If you go by the regular size piece of paper, I'm still on page 1. But if you go by the novel length size, I'm on page 2 for edits.
So
I'm not even counting words.
So how does this exactly work? You're reading on in the novel, but then you're editing on the actual screen?
Yeah, I have my stuff highlighted, what I need to fix and what wrong direction and what needs to be worked on.
Okay. Very organized.
Try to be. You should see my desk. You wouldn't say the same thing. It's a little bit of a mess.
If it's organized, if it's an organized mess, it's okay.
I wouldn't really call it an organized mess. Not right now. More like everything just got dumped on the one side. Saber says, to Devin, I got pumpkin spice eggnog and it's the bomb. I like pumpkin flavor stuff, so I might like that. Depending if my grocery store gets it or not. It's the only grocery store in town. Then Mr. Valendas? I think I'm butchering that name wrong.
Mr. Vlandus.
Vlandus?
Hopefully that's please correct us if we are wrong.
He says, awesome, sorry I have not had much time to hang out. Maybe next time. That's totally awesome. Hello, welcome, if you're still here.
Thank you for stopping by.
And now we wait for StreamYard to catch up on the comments.
So how was your day today?
It was good. I got some productive blah, blah, blah. Some stuff done.
Okay, that's good.
What about yours?
Yeah, it's been very productive so far. I had a test to write in the morning, and then I've just been doing a bunch of work throughout the day. So, not too exciting, but...
No. I haven't asked this question in a while. Has anyone read any good books? I'm still currently reading all the books I read last month and the month before. It's taken me a bit.
That's perfectly fine. I am currently reading. I was about to grab my phone to check what I was reading, but you're currently on my phone, so at the top of my head, because I should know this since I'm reading the stories, I am reading Jennifer A's book, the second one to Storm and Fury.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it at the time I started this series, but it's actually like a spin-off / companion novel to another.
Oh, okay.
And you could tell when you were reading the first book in the series that it was a companion novel, but now I don't want to read the main series. Like
No.
I love the characters so much in this series, and the original characters portrayed in this book are just different. Like I don't like them as much, though I assume I'd like them better if they were the main characters, you know?
Maybe. You just
Yeah.
never know.
Mhm.
For those of you that don't know what I'm still reading even after 2 months of reading it, New Moon, the second book of the Twilight, I have it on audio. Although I'm having a hard time even get for the audio one.
I
Not the
love
best
audio.
there. Pardon?
I love audiobooks.
Yeah, they help get through stuff a little bit faster. What I'm having a hard time with this audio is the fact that there are male characters' voices in it. Well, not really. It's a female, but she's making them sound like females, even though they're males.
Okay. I think New Moon was my favorite book out of all of them, actually. And I never read Breaking Dawn, but I am not an Edward fan.
I'm not an Edward fan. I'm not a Jacob fan. I was always Team Bella.
See, I'm not a Bella fan either.
Well,
I don't know.
the reason. Go ahead.
I don't know. I wasn't a Bella fan, it sounds weird, but
No, I get it. The only reason why I was a Bella fan is because I was hoping she wouldn't hook up with anyone, because it was quite obvious that she wasn't ready to make that commitment for marriage and a child. She still needed to grow as a character and mature up. She clearly wasn't ready for a committed relationship. Like, you
yeah,
could just
yeah.
tell. She wasn't accepting the fact that she was going to age. She didn't like the fact that she was 1 year older than Edward. She didn't like the fact. There's so many things I can say that she did not like that involved her growing up and learning to accept her for who she is.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's just so much time spent on how much she doesn't like herself in the
Yep.
book. And like I find it interesting how no one ever tries, like as far as you've read, that is, no one's tried to, I don't know, in my opinion, change her behavior. Like no one comments on it.
Nope. And instead of fixing herself in a healthy way, she goes all the unhealthy routes. Obsessed with a vampire boyfriend in a very unhealthy way, I might add. Even Edward has done it. I know you're Team Edward, but just hear me out. There
No,
is
I'm not
evidence. Oh no. Oh, okay. You're not Team Edward. Okay. For
yeah,
those of
so
you
not
who are Team Edward, hear me out, because I know I'm going to hear a rant about this eventually, and I know I will. There are evidence that Edward and Bella were not a good couple, because Edward is a possessive control freak, not in a bad way as a vampire, but a different way for the word freak, besides the vampire part. But he was just a control, overpowering. Oh, you want this? Well, you have to marry me first, just to get that. But I'm not making promises. And Bella made it perfectly clear that she did not want marriage, but she wanted to become a vampire. So he's manipulative too. So it's everything unhealthy on both couples' point of view, no matter what. Those two were just a plain not good couple. Now, Jacob, on the other hand, I do agree with that those two would have been a good couple if Bella matured more and grew up more and learned to accept who she is. Then I would approve that kind of a couple.
yeah, I don't know. What year did the books come out? Do you know the date?
10 years ago, give or take. I was in high school when they came out.
Was that like a common trope? Like
I
the
don't.
character?
I think her books were the first ones for paranormal romance, because shortly after the House of Night series came out, if you've heard of those series.
Yes, I've never finished that series just because I got into reading pretty late compared to the average kid. And then I skipped certain, like, I don't know, certain essential books
Yeah.
that people read. So I also never read Artemis Fowl.
Excuse me. Join the club. I never even heard of that book. So.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think I'm on like the third or fourth book of the House of Night series. I think, is it a dead fandom now?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I never see. I don't see anything about it anymore floating around.
Not that I know of. The series had completed with book number 13 or 12, Redeem. That was the final book in the series, and then she made a sequel series, which is 1 year later after the House of Night.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
It's a different title to the series. I just don't remember it. I haven't even read it yet.
It's fine.
But yeah,
I apologize for that.
that's probably why you're not hearing much. That's probably why you're not hearing anything about that trope, about that series, is because it's probably already. Because yeah, it's completed.
Yeah. Okay. There. You're alive now after you totally
For a second, I thought maybe your cat or your pet knocked it down. It's like, oh.
Yeah, my phone just has a mind of its own.
The other books I'm reading is Lock and Key by Sarah Dushin. It's a okay book. I do mean okay.
I
And
I own the Lullaby, that book from her, but I think I read like the first page.
that bad?
It's not necessarily bad. I just don't really know it that well. Also, I received the book when I was really into fantasy romance. I mean, I'm still in fantasy romance. I haven't left that stage yet, but I wasn't as excited about contemporary novels as I am now. So
Yeah, she mostly writes fiction, young adult fiction. Um, so for those of you that don't know what young adult fiction is, it's basically events based on reality, but in a fiction setting. So I'm going to use Lock and Key for an example. A child gets abandoned by her mom a couple of months before she is qualified as an adult. So now her sister is taking care of her for the foster care system, and the little sister's having a hard time adjusting to a more positive, stable life. But it's in a fiction world. That's the best example I can think of.
That sounds nice, though. So it means that basically she gets to make up the realistic setting.
Yeah.
Which I guess is easier. Like, I'm not big on research. Did you do a lot of research for your novel?
I'm still on the researching section.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The Dying Round was an easy book for me to write because I'm a little bit obsessed with the paranormal world, so it's a lot easier to write paranormal for me than, let's say, science, crystals, abuse. Well, I don't really need to look too much up about abuse, but that kind of stuff.
Okay, okay.
It's still in the I'm still technically in the research section for the NaNoWriMo project, but I'm also writing it at the exact same time, so it makes things a little complicated.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Cool.
So shall we do our second sprint?
Yes, that would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and get writing.
Recommendation times. What are we feeling? My average is anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes. However, I have done at one point in time a 40-minute sprint, so if anyone feels like they can handle a 40-minute,
That's cool.
it was long. I'm not denying it. Making sure that the comment section's still on. Because YouTube sometimes has a habit of cutting the live chat section off.
Oh, really?
Yep,
That's.
I've had that happen.
Oh, wow.
Are we referring to 75 minutes or 75 years or 75 seconds?
Oh my gosh. If you can sprint for that long, Devin, that's something else. I think, like, I don't know if I've ever tried a 75-minute sprint. I can't even run that fast in general. Like,
Well, a 75-minute sprint will be an hour and 15 minutes.
weeks. Oh. So I guess the question is whether or not you have you've paid for StreamYard, Sherri.
Yep, I have unlimited life. I have unlimited now. 75
So we
weeks.
definitely go for 75 weeks.
I'm sorry, I can't do that one. I have a job to go to.
How about we end in 75 seconds? So someone give us a minute time, and then we'll do something something or something 75 seconds.
Yeah. Let's be a little bit more realistic, please. I'm glad he said weeks and not months.
True, true. Or we could do like a nice, oh, okay, 75, 75. That still begs the question of how long that for 75 is, though. How about we do 30? Because that's closest to 35.
Well, let's see what the 75 is, and then. Nope. That's an hour and 16 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, let's do 30 minutes and 75 seconds. Thanks for the recommendation, Devin. It's a little bit much right now.
And then we'll break it up so that we'll do another 30, 75 so that it will equal as close as we can to 75.
On that note, we'll start writing it in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone! Okay, that was time with the second sprint. How did everyone do? I got my chapter done. Chapter 7? Yeah, chapter 7. Out of the 2 chapters I need to get done. How many chapters are there in this book exactly? 294 pages, and okay, so there's an epilogue, so prologue plus the epilogue. So 46 chapters, if you want to count the prologue and the epilogue.
That's good.
I'm getting there.
I am just
Slowly.
quickly searching up what I wrote.
What you working
on? So this is my nano project. And I don't actually remember where I even began writing. Okay, I think it was there. So
I know the feeling on that one.
450 words in that sprint. Yeah,
awesome.
And so this is my nano project. And I am incredibly behind because I spent the entire first week of nano not knowing what I was going to do. And I know that sounds really bad, but to be honest, it was kind of a fluke nano that I created up on a spot. Literally in my vlog, I created my nano project idea during a vlog in about a 5-second clip. So yeah, and it was like October 25, I think. So I didn't actually end up writing until much later than others.
Hey, that's okay.
Yes.
You still got a project
and I think
to
it's
work on?
going okay. I realized that I didn't actually answer your question at all, but it's a YA fantasy romance story about a historian. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's going okay. I'm moving characters around, so it's becoming more interesting.
Awesome. Karen says The 19th Christmas, Women's Murder Club, Book 19 by James Patterson.
What's the book about?
Ooh. I don't know if she can give out too much information because if it's book 19 out of that whole series, that would be kind of hard to explain that book.
Oh, is that what the number means? I was thinking number 19 meant like the 19th book of the club.
No, that's how James Patterson does his really big series.
Oh.
Like 13 Dead, because that's indicating book 13. I know I think it's that series actually that he's been doing the numbers. So if that's book number 19, I think it is, it's going to be really hard to explain that one because there'll be, unless each book is an individual book on its own and not really connected, that would be kind of hard to explain book 19 without giving spoilers from 1 to 18.
Hey, you know what? That is so cool, though, if each book is consequential, because that is, I don't know if I could ever write a series, especially a series with 9 books.
I know each series that I'm planning so far, except for that one's going to be on the really long end. The Spirit Dragon series, which Diane Rounds is book 1, it's going to have roughly 4 to 7 books.
Oh.
And then my NaNoWriMo project I'm working on, which is the Immortal Creature series, is also going to have 4 to 7 books in it. And then there's my Life of the Supernatural series, which is going to have roughly 15 books and possibly more.
Oh, okay, wow. So, how do you plan out for all these big series then?
I have a major plot, and that'll stick to each and every single book. For the Diane Rounds, the major plot is that the realms are, or the Spirit Dragon series, the realms are dying. So they need to find someone that can. They need not someone. They need to find a way to save the realms. So throughout the book, they try to find a way. But also throughout the book, they need to figure out what has happened to the Spirit Dragon series. Not Spirit Dragon series, the Spirit Dragons. However, I
Interesting.
don't really go into a clear answer on that one throughout the series. So I did like a prequel that actually goes into full details of what exactly has happened to them, which is my Camp NaNoWriMo project, and that is Rise of the Spirit Dragons, book one of the Life of the Supernatural series, but also the prequel to the Spirit Dragon series. That was a tongue twister.
Wow. that is so complicated. Props to you
It
for
is.
being able to do that. The first whip that I would ever consider having finished, um, I wouldn't like. Okay, I wanted it to be a series. I wanted it to be a trilogy,
Yeah.
but the way I ended the story was so unsatisfactory for me that I am verging on making it just a single book. But the thing is, I didn't set up the entire beginning of the plot to make it into a single book, which would require me going back and rewriting all these hints and things. So, yeah, that's where I'm
Oh
standing now.
no. I just realized I didn't fully answer your question either. So that yeah, I do a general one for the whole series, but then each book has its own plot. Like I do a separate plot
Okay.
just for the whole book itself. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes. Yes, it does. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm not much of a plotter here, which kind of bit me in the butt when it comes to Nano. Um, but yeah,
So then are you like a plantster, like someone in between plotting and pantsing,
yeah,
or are
yeah.
you a full on
So
pantser?
I'm a plant store. So I consider my life organized to the extent that everything has its place, and things stick to their place, right? And so that's the
Yeah.
same with my writing. I like to know, like, all my characters have their place, have their role, and the setting I have to know what the setting is. But the thing is, I can't make the plot, like, I can't outline the plot beforehand. I've tried that with so many whips when I was like 13. And when I was really young, I tried to plan it out. I think I still have some of my outlines, to be honest. I had, I think, like a trilogy outlined from grade 8 or something like that. And it was very intense, and I never wrote a single sentence for it because I was like, by the time I finished outlining, I knew the entire story and I was bored with it.
I know the feeling. I'm also a plantster as well, so I only outline. I use something like this, but sticky cards, and I'll only
Oh,
put like the major plots in here, and I'll stick it onto the wall. Like, okay, these are the major plots, or here are the major areas I need to put into the story for sure.
oh, that's really cool. So do you have just a wall filled with sticky notes then?
Yep, in my kitchen.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, for me, I will plan halfway through my novel. Actually, okay. So for the most recent whip that I finished, I know I'm talking. I only have 3 projects, I swear, and that includes the one I'm working on for Nano. But I finished. Yeah. So whip number 1, I finished right before I created AuthorTube, which kind of helped influenced me to create an AuthorTube channel, fun fact, that no one really probably wanted to know. But and the second whip that I had was supposed to be my Nano project, but that didn't happen because I finished it before Nano began. So that's the second project. And this second project that I worked on, I realized that I outlined it when I was on like chapter 25 of a 35 chaptered book, because at one point I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing with this novel. So yeah.
Hey, it sounds like you're still making progress even with those 3 projects.
Yes, that's true. I hope, yeah, I don't know how many pages, or I guess how many pages does a novel normally have? Because I always struggle with that. That's my biggest struggle with writing.
That would depend on the novel. I have novels that are in the high 200 mark, like the 294 mark where I'm at, versus if you go to like a Stephen King novel, you're expecting a doorstopper there.
Yeah.
His books are in like the thousands.
Yeah, so I don't know how people write the 1,000 word. Maybe I should just start reading 1,000-page novels. If anyone has any suggestions, comment and tell me, because
If you read horror, which I don't think you do, it is a pretty good book by Stephen King. But a lot of he's the only author I know that goes up to 1,000 pages, unless you want to go to like the Lord of the Rings kind of books, like the older English ones. Everyone else is in
yeah,
between.
I have a feeling that Game of Thrones is also in the 1,000s.
I'll take that. I got the books right now.
Oh, really? You own the books?
Yep, I got the whole series on me until he publishes the newer ones.
Oh, nice.
I'm too short.
Yeah, I have that
What book do
problem.
I grab?
Short people problem.
With a 6-shelf bookcase, A Dance with Dragons. This is his last book so far. He has 2 more books coming out. Winter is Coming is the 6th book. And then The Return of Spring, or The Dream of Spring, or something like that, is his final book for this. He was hoping to have book 6 published this year, but I think because of COVID that set him back. And then he was hoping to publish the final book next year. But again, because of COVID, it sets everyone back.
Yeah.
So in this format style, this tiny book, because if you go into a hardcover, it'll be different. Oh, The Winds of Winter is the book.
Okay.
For the next book after this.
And how many pages does it have?
Well, that's... So you want to count all the way to the last page of reading this story, it is 1,051 pages. But if you go all the way to the end, and I do mean very end, even after reading the sneak peek of the next book, is 1,123.
Yeah.
That's what the sneak peek of the next book.
That is amazing. I do not know how authors can do that. All the fantasy novels that I've read, just because that's in the genre that I write, so it makes sense if I read and write, right? But they're all, I think, 300. I've even read some of the books that are 200 pages, but I think 200 is a little short for me. But then I don't know, it's weird. I never know when to stop.
Even though he qualified his as fantasy, actually his will qualify as a high fantasy. So like science fiction, those are the type of books that will have like heavy world building, heavy characters. Well, not really. All books have heavy characters, but definitely heavy on the world building and the plot and all that. Definitely world building because
Yeah.
those two genres specifically always have a lot of depth in them. I don't know how to explain this. Fantasy and science fiction are your two hardest books to make from scratch because you're making it from scratch.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair enough. Though I would also suggest, actually, okay, I take a lot of inspiration from daily life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like a lot of my fantasy worlds have similar politics to, I would say, maybe 18th century Britain. Or something like that. Yeah.
And the final question for me today is, have you learned something new today? Have you learned anything new?
Hmm. Let me think about this for a second. This is, reflection time.
We're supposed to learn something new every single day, even if it's something small.
That's true. Okay. What did I learn today? I learned a bit of grammar. I learned about dangling modifiers, which I guess if you're not an English buff, it doesn't matter, but we're all English buffs here. So, um, yeah, I learned about dangling modifiers and how they are used and why we should avoid them. And, oh, okay, so for work, for school, I'm currently reading this play called Faustus,
Okay.
and it's a mortality play and morality
Oh.
play um about like good and evil, the divide, angels and devils and demons and persuasion, and it's really interesting. So instead of reading it, because as much as I love reading it, it is a very long play and I wanted to get in some writing and stuff, I decided I'd watch the play on YouTube because Lutheran College does a little dramatization of it, and it's really good. Oh my gosh. There's like a whole like angelic battle that I was not expecting because it's nowhere in the actual screenplay or play script, sorry. Screenplay is totally different. But yeah.
Oh, that sounds really interesting.
Mhm. What about you? Have you learned anything new?
I have learned that everyone is different when you meet someone. For me, when I very first meet someone, I go by their personalities and I give them a certain amount of trust to start off with, and then I decide whether to give them more trust afterwards or not. But I found out that some people actually, as soon as you meet them, they qualify you as an extremely close friend and jump to the extremely personal questions. And it's like, that's not how I work.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I found out when I was talking to someone and he goes, "We're close friends now." I was like in my head, like, "No, we're not. We just met. You're more like an acquaintance." In my books.
Yeah. It's important. But yeah, have you ever, let's not play this game on StreamYard or on streaming, but have you ever played that game that I think it's called Just First Impressions, where
No.
after you've met someone and you've become friends with them, then you'll talk about the the first impressions to determine how first impressions have changed once you get to know an actual person?
No, I didn't. I never heard of that game.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's always cool because I'll do it with my friends sometimes. It's just kind of reflecting back on when you first met the person, and it's kind of like, well, okay, I thought you were actually really quiet, but you never stopped talking or things like that.
Oh, okay. I'll have to play that game with one of my friends when I get a chance to see them again.
Yeah. I wish we could like meet friends in person and stuff. I miss like real contact.
Yeah,
Like
we
face to
have.
face. I mean, we're face right now, but like, you know what I mean. Like going out to the mall with friends or something.
Oh yeah. And before I forget, does anyone want to say hi to my little kitty? I always bring him on the live stream at some point in time. Anyone want to say hi to him? Come here, Shadow. Come here. Oh, you're not so little, even though I wish you were. Here he is.
Aw, hello. Oh, he looks a little squished. Hello.
He's not. Okay, he kind of is. He's a long cat.
How old is he?
He is roughly 6 years old. He's a rescue.
Oh wow. Nice, nice.
Aren't you gonna say hi? Look at the camera. Well, not with
Oh, he's
that
so
look, though,
cute.
buddy.
Aw. He has green eyes. He just doesn't want to be here. He just wants to go back to sleep.
Yeah, I woke him up.
Oh, that's his sleepy face.
Yeah, he's a cutie. This is when he's the most mellow. Less chance of him biting me.
Ah, okay. Oh. Do you have any other pets or just him?
Just him. He hates Sharon. I'm sure the whole
Fair enough,
world
fair enough.
wanted.
I also have it.
I'm sure the whole world wanted to see your sharp little fangs. Yeah, he don't like Sharon. If I were to bring another pet in, he'll be extremely mad and torment the little guy.
Oh no. Okay. I guess it's good that he has no other cats around then.
No, he's very tutorial. He doesn't even like the fact when I'm reading books. He wants all the attention to himself.
Oh. Aw. So
He
cute.
gets jealous. Don't ya? And down he goes. So are we up for that other 30 minutes and 75 seconds sprint? Or do we want to do a
I'm
shorter
down.
one?
Your choice, your choice. I am totally down for a 30, 75 second sprint.
I am as well, and we'll start writing in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing, everyone! And that was time for our third sprint. How did everyone do?
As we wait for comments to come in, I guess I'll start. I didn't get that much writing in done this time, just because my family called me. So I went out there to talk to them for a bit, and my sister made me a mug cake. Wait, this is the front of the mug. Yeah.
Cool.
So I think I ended up getting. Let me just quickly tally this up. Okay, I think I ended up writing only 175 words.
That's still pretty good. I got no ending done that round. I ended listening to music really, really low. Took some more Tylenol for a return headache, and sorry for my neck.
Oh, okay. Did you
It's a tension headache, and I don't have any ibuprofen or Advil to help it, so
Oh
I'm taking
no.
Tylenol, and it's not working.
Oh no, that's awful. So, are you gonna probably sleep after this then?
I'm just getting a bath ready to try to get the muscles to relax, because Tylenol don't help relax the muscles. It just hides the headache until it gets worse for me. So the sooner I can get my muscles to relax, the better, and the sooner I can get rid of this headache. So because of the tension headache, I honestly thought I bought ibuprofen, but I can't find it.
Yeah, that really sucks. Hopefully you can either find ibuprofen, buy it somewhere soon, and that your headache goes away.
It'll have to wait till morning. The pharmacy is closed. The only place that's open is Foodland, and I'm not walking to Foodland at night.
Good
I'll take the
idea,
bath.
good idea. Let's stay safe.
Like I can function with it. It's just that my response time will be slower than normal, and I'll probably eventually have the avatar up, just so that way I can take the wig off and the ponytail off.
Wait, did you say Avatar? Like
Yeah.
Avatar the Last Airbender?
No,
Oh,
whatever this thing is. Thumbnail, avatar, whatever you want to call this.
okay.
uh, yeah, I guess Avatar Last Airbender too works.
Yeah, I have no idea why my mind went that route. But
don't worry, my brain probably would have gone that route too. Comment thing still on? Yeah. So I'll definitely finish the editing for the next chapter on this, probably Saturday's live stream.
okay. That's good, yeah, and then you'll be done, and then what will you be working on? Nano?
Try to. Like I said, I know Nano kind of hit the back burners.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, what is it? What day is it? Oh, it's the 19th. Yeah, so basically we have, what, 1 week? See how much
Yeah,
you get done in.
basically, and I have to write. Technically, if I still wanted to reach 50,000 words, I have to write over, probably closer now to 3,000 words a day. Is again though.
Yeah. I mean, it would make one hell of a YouTube vlog.
Yep. Because normally I normally vlog NaNoWriMo vlogs every single day because it takes me so long to get to the word count. So because of that, my vlogs tend to be like 20 minutes long.
It's okay. I do not know how to do that.
The vlogs?
Yeah, like all my vlogs are super short. Like,
Oh, I talk and then I type throughout the whole sprint. Like I set a timer for 20 minutes, and then once the timer goes off, I talk. I talk a little bit about the story and how I feel about it, and then I go back to writing.
okay, that's very structured and very productive. For me, I'm kind of like, should I vlog? It's either I talk too much in a vlog or I don't talk enough. There's no like in between for me. So I swear, last vlog, or I think the first, because I've been doing vlogs for every week of Nano on my YouTube channel. Not daily because I don't know if my life's that interesting yet. but um, but every week I've been doing a vlog, and the first week, so I edit on my phone. And fun fact, you can't upload a video onto YouTube from your phone that's over 15 minutes. And so my first vlog was, I think, 18 minutes, and I had to cut it down below 15 minutes, and then it wouldn't export. So I just kept on deleting clips until I could figure out which one was corrupted. And then I realized at the very end, like a day later, that it was the audio. And by then I was like, you know what? I don't have time to refilm. Like, I can't, it's a vlog, right? You can't refilm a week's worth of vlog footage that was
No.
supposed to be the week before. So I just kept it at a nice measly like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same on the computer. When you first make an account, their limit is 15 minutes for an upload. And then you got requests for a longer period of time
Oh,
to hit the 24-hour mark because that's the next one. Once you go over that, you have to go again for approval.
I never knew that. Wait. Oh, I think yes. I never knew that YouTube did that. So how do
Yeah,
you like request?
you have to upload another video that's over 15 minutes long just to get it.
Wait. So but if YouTube doesn't let you upload an over 15-minute video, does that mean you have to request and upload? Like say that you're requesting in that video?
Yeah, so once you try uploading it, there will be a sign or something. They'll ask you whether you'll want more than 15 minutes or not. It'll be like a request kind of thing, especially if you do it on a regular basis, like I do. And then it will go over the 15-minute mark and go, okay, you have a maximum of a 24-hour vlog, which I don't know anyone that does a 24-hour vlog.
Yeah, I mean, that has to be some interesting life if you have a 24-hour vlog. Either that or you just vlog literally everything. Like, oh, I'm walking to the next room.
Unless YouTube made different rules, they could have by now. I don't know, but that was the way it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
We
Interesting,
seem to
interesting.
have. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Archita says, what is your favorite thing about vlogging? I think my favorite thing about vlogging is just the fact that you can talk freely to your subscribers and your viewers. And then also, I don't know, there's just something liberating about vlogging as opposed to sitting in front of a camera and just talking, like without really moving. I don't know, something like that for me.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that too. Vlogging is actually a lot easier to do than learning videos because learning videos you have to have the stuff memorized or have a notebook in front of you. Versus
Yeah,
vlogging.
or you're like me and I either refilm things 3 times over or I spend like 2 hours just cutting back what I'm saying because I tend to ramble in my videos.
No, actually, I don't talk a lot. My learning videos, I go straight to the point. I just have to cut out the where I'm pausing too long. And then as for my vlogs, I I really don't have a life beyond here and work. So I'm mostly here at my desk, writing, talking about my book, and it lets people know whereabouts I am in the process of my books as well, which is another reason
Oh,
why I vlog.
okay, okay. Very cool.
Without trying to give out too many spoilers of the book.
Yes, yes, that's a big thing. Yeah. I've never made a script though, I think, for a video. I think I'd like
No,
to try, but I don't know if I'd be able to memorize it.
I don't script mine either. My learning videos, I do points for the learning route, but other than that, it comes from the head, comes out of the mouth, through a filter.
Mhm.
So, do we feel like doing one more sprint, or shall we call it a night?
We could do a cool down sprint. I wouldn't mind that.
So, how long are we thinking for? 15, 10? What's everyone feeling like? How old are you guys? I don't mind giving up my age. I know every female is different, and a lot of females don't like giving out their age. But I
I
give up my age because everyone thinks I'm like 14 or younger.
Interesting. Feels nice to be young.
Not really when you're being told by people at work, shouldn't you be in preschool, little girl,
Oh no.
instead of working? Yeah, that's what I get. So I'm 25 years old, going on 26.
Nice. Wow, cool. I mean, I guess my response to that question is how old do I look? If I look 14, then I'm 14.
If I had to go by your mature level in that, I would say probably in my age group. Probably in like early 20s.
That's a good age group.
It's up to you whether you want to give out your actual age.
Well, I am in school, so there you go.
So we can obviously say high school or college.
Hmm.
We'll keep the mystery there.
Oh, Ochida also says I'm looking at her very last comment. He or she's very last comment. I meant 15 minutes, not age.
I was wondering. I was like, do you mean the age or do you mean minutes? Okay, so we got 15 minutes. So
Yes,
we'll
so
start writing
let's
it
get
in three.
started.
Oh.
Hmm?
We'll do our final sprint in three, two, one. Happy writing, everyone. And that was time on our final sprint. How did everyone do? I got to 0 editing. However, my tension headache is starting to go away after massaging my neck a little bit longer.
Okay, that's good. That's good. For me, I got 317. I think that's what I ended up checking off.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, 317.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Not. I'm still seeing the comment thing still live on YouTube. And it is. I just have this reputation of being jinxed with technology, so I'm constantly checking.
Yeah, I also think that a couple other bigger YouTubers have their live streams tonight as well, so that could possibly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I tend to have that kind of reputation, putting my live streams on with other big YouTubers. Like, hey, don't forget about little me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're being productive, so.
Oh, yeah. And then there's always the replay button.
That's true, that's true.
So, on that note, I think it's time to end this live stream.
Okay.
Charlotte, where everyone can find you in your exit intro or however that's called.
That's so true. I'll try and figure it out. Okay, just to, in case you weren't here at the very beginning of the live stream, my name is Charlotte. I am Charlotte Creates here on YouTube. Literally, wait, there's my name. Yay! Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I got so excited about that. I am Charlie Write with me on Instagram, and I post videos every Friday, occasionally live stream, and occasionally post videos any other day I feel like posting a video. So yeah, come and say hi over there.
And if you like a shortcut to find her accounts, all the links are down below to her channel and to her Instagram account. And they're all down below. And thank you everyone for thank you everyone for watching, and click the like button, leave a appropriate comment down below. All comments are being reviewed until further notice, because I've been noticing too many inappropriate comments and inappropriate website links on my comment section. Yeah.
That's not good.
Nope. Any of those comments will be removed and the user will be blocked permanently.
Good idea, good idea.
If you guys wish to be a co-host, just message me and follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and you can also find me on Discord. All the links are also down below. Come join the Creative Server Discord. You get to meet new people, learn new creative things, and help each other out, and much more. Again, link is down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.
Bye.